Before getting started with the video, the best comment from the last one came from the Axe Grinder. Hi, I'm Ozlo, and this is Games Journalism. Bottom text. The only gaming news show that's fueled by s'mores, gamer juice, and spite. Hello there. So I ran a poll to see what you boys and Derek's wanted to see in this episode of Games Journalism Bottom Text. And you boys wanted to laugh at Ubisoft, which is pretty easy to do.
Fuck those guys.
But I'll be back for that PC Gamer Prey article and all the stupidness that came from it.
Wait, just wait.
So it kinda sorta sucks to be Ubisoft as of late.
Oh shit.
But between us girls, if you're gonna ask me, it feels like they've been on the fuck train since 2017. With the key event being the release of For Honor, but we're gonna get to that later. First, let's talk about what Ubisoft's been doing to drop the ball so hard.
Buckle up, buckaroo!
Well, one of the big reasons why Ubisoft sucks so hard is oversaturation of key franchises. For the following stats, I'm only going to be using games from 2017 onward. That includes to be announced or to be released projects and games. Regardless of that, there are 9 Assassin's Creed games.
That's a thing?
And 2 shows, 1 live action, 1 weeb cartoon. And the Tom Clancy label's going absolutely bananas. 11 games?
You fucking idiot.
Plus 4 projects?
I have a bad feeling about this.
It's impressive that Tom Clancy's been dead for 13 years and he's finding a way to still pump out stuff. What's crack-a-lackin', boys and Derek's? It's Editing Ozlo. Here to confirm all your suspicions, I'm a colossal dumbass.
We know.
Tom Clancy died in the year 2013, not 13 years ago. My mistake, just want to do my, where are my giant air quotes here? Stupid, dumb, baby, journalistic integrity, and call out when I fuck up. Oakley dokley, and on that note, let's get back to laughing at Ubisoft.
Okay.
And to keep the oversaturation train going, the big UB has at least 18 TV or film projects in the works. Damn! With the typical Tom Clancy shit everywhere. But a Beyond Good and Evil movie could be pretty cool, as long as it doesn't spend over a decade in development hell. Ubisoft's helping on the Mythic Quest spin-off.
Okay.
A Child of Light show, a Driver show, 2 Far Cry projects, one of them is Blood Dragon related.
From the toxic ashes of Vietnam War II, a new breed of renegade soldier is born. Part man, part machine, all cyber commando.
And I'm here for anything tied to Far Cry Blood Dragon. I know this video is shitting all over Ubisoft and all that jazz, but Far Cry Blood Dragon, kind of the bee's knees.
What I'm saying?
And putting in the old community college try to make the Rabbids the new, more annoying minions isn't helping their case.
Stop it. Get some help.
A Splinter Cell TV show, and a sketch comedy show about video game culture. Ugh. Just saying that just gave me soul cancer.
Just do it! Just fucking do it!
Another way Ubisoft is bungling up the whole video game making thing is something I like to call the Ubisoft Cycle. And it starts innocently enough.
Doubt.
They announce a game for it, the hype starts building up right away, along with the announcement of stupid, overpriced collector's editions, with gameplay and behind-the-scenes insight throughout the dev cycle. Maybe a couple E3s are thrown in for good measure. Step 2 of the cycle, the game comes out, and it's either buggy/broken, okay, but very samey, something you've definitely played before, looking at you, Far Cry, or the game's just not good. Then comes step 3, which I like to call duct tape and band-aids. This is the phase where the devs mad dash to fix the game and add as much new content as possible as the player base slowly dies off. And the last step is the game is left for dead, with minor updates and support, unless there's a financial incentive to bring it back, i.e. a new console generation port.
We've got to have money.
Which kinda sucks because Ubisoft has left a lot of good games in the graveyard. You boys remember Steep? And I already mentioned For Honor earlier in the video. And as much as I think that game's kinda not great, I wish it was. Multiplayer Deadliest Warriors with the boys? Hell yeah. Perhaps Ubisoft will return to this well for some easy cash, anything is possible. The Crew 2 is another good example. I could do this all day. Starlink Battle for Atlas. You boys starting to pick up what I'm putting down?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then Ubisoft just continues the process with a whole new game, and people wonder why they're staler than sad crackers.
Dead air.
The last major issue I want to focus on for this video is they keep pushing back games and they have games trapped in development hell.
That's not good.
My prime examples are Beyond Good and Evil 2.
What? What? That's Swiss fucking chocolate, pig. Bon appetito.
And Skull and Bones.
Join Captain Jack Sparrow on his voyage to reclaim the Black Pearl.
Wait a minute. This isn't Skull and Bones. This is a good pirate game. Okay, I'll show you Skull and Bones.
Just fucking kill me.
Your reputation is everything, and our game tracks this through infamy. The higher your infamy, the more opportunities you'll get. One of the many ways to grow your infamy is to take up contracts. These are deals that you can make with other pirates in the world.
Wake up!
Also, those remakes of Splinter Cell and Prince of Persia Sands of Time are taking forever. Feels like those should be wham bam, thank you ma'am's easy cash in Mr. Ubisoft hands. But nope, Mr. Ubisoft will always find a way to bungle it the hell up. I feel like at this point, cut the stuff that you're still working on or the stuff that you're hung up on. Polish the game to as mirror shine as possible. Push it out and do what best you can to support it afterwards. But keeping it in development hell is only burning money in your pockets. It's not helping nobody. And after all those wacky, colossal screw-ups, plus some more I didn't even bother to mention, like Breakpoint, the NFT bullshit, and all the degeneracy,
Degenerates like you belong on a cross.
they're now collectively as a company finally paying the price.
What a twist, huh?
With their stock dropping about 14%, that's the lowest it's been in 7 years. And look, I'm not a finance guy, but still.
Good. Fuck him!
As a result of the ongoing trash fire, the Ubisoft people have canceled 3 of their games.
Yikes.
None of these were announced titles, but still a loss when we don't get something. The company is also cutting $215 million across the board, which seems like a corpo BS way to say that a lot of people are going to lose their jobs.
But I'm not done yet!
And Skull and Bones got delayed again.
Really?
I'm mentioning Skull and Bones a lot during this video because it's a big title that Ubisoft is probably banking on, and I don't think the game is gonna be good.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
It takes Sea of Thieves and Destiny and combines them, but with none of the fun, or what make each game
Excellent!
like Destiny's gunplay and Sea of Thieves exploration, and weird multiplayer shenanigans you can get into with the boys. Ubisoft suits are blaming the poor sales performance of Mario XCOM 2 and Just Dance for the big financial whoopsie-daisy, along with the vid, but every big company fucking up nowadays is blaming the vid. It's not a cool thing to do, but it's a sheep thing to do, and Ubisoft is the sheep video game publisher.
Hell yeah.
I also think it's kind of ridiculous when your company's been having a half-decade-long public meltdown and you point to 2 games tanking as the reason why. Not the sole reason, mind you, but you point it out. It just feels really stupid.
What a dumbass!
So what, in my dumbass opinion, do I think Ubisoft should do? So they could get their shit together and turn things around. One of the big things they can do is make games that people actually want to play. I'm no expert, but I hear that always helps. I think that's why they're going back to basics with Assassin's Creed, showing Scott Pilgrim a little love with the remaster, and those remakes of Splinter Cell and Sands of Time, for better or for worse. Speaking of those remakes, you could Ubisoft, finish those games instead of delaying them into oblivion. And for those really big upcoming releases, those new Assassin's Creed games need to be more than just a genre jump. That Avatar game needs to make me give a shit about Avatar. And that untitled Star Wars game, just use the technology from Beyond Good and Evil 2 in there and you're golden, baby. I just want Ubisoft to do weird and wacky things again. I feel like that's why I'm so drawn to Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. It is that same Ubisoft filler cheese, but is presented in such a different stylistic way that it stands out above everything else. Speaking of Blood Dragon, Far Cry Blood Dragon 2 would be pretty cool. If not that, at least bring back Call of Juarez, Driver, preferably Driver San Francisco, the Might and Magic franchise, and make it like the older games. So not dog shit. I could do with some more Red Steel, and please bring back 3D platforming Rayman. Hoodlum Havoc is so underrated. Ubisoft could also cool it with all the TV and film projects. I know you signed your deal to Netflix for a buttload of cash. Regardless, check yourself before you wreck yourself, boys, you know what I'm saying? However, I think the most important thing Ubisoft can do right now to turn their image around is to bring back the Just Dance number for their conferences. Everything went to shit when they stopped doing the Just Dance segment for the E3 conferences. Prove me wrong. If you got any ideas on what Ubisoft can do to turn their image around, please let me know in the comments down below. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Cyberbullying is always encouraged in the comments or on my Twitter @BasedOzlo. Again, thank you so much for watching. Be safe and make good choices.